How to be socially attractive if you're usually quiet. Have you ever noticed how some people seem to light up a room when they talk? A simple smile with your eyes can be the secret sauce. So, let's chat about the magic of active speaking and hand gestures, like what Chris Pine and Steve Jobs do to make their talks so interesting. And speaking of smiles, how about the warmth in the eyes? It's not just nice, it can make you downright likable. Chris Pine and Oprah Winfrey are pros at this. We'll explore these easy yet powerful tricks to make your conversations stand out. Ready to add a touch of charisma to your daily chats? 1. Active speaking and hand gestures. Active speaking is a powerful tool for engaging your audience, particularly in group settings where grabbing attention can be challenging for quieter individuals. Synchronizing hand gestures with your words can significantly enhance the impact of your message. Observing Chris Pine, for instance, demonstrates how effective hand gestures can accentuate what you're saying, making your speech more engaging and dynamic. Hand gestures also provide a natural outlet for nervous energy, reducing fidgeting and boosting confidence.
Sync hand gestures with your words. Watch this clip of Chris to see what this looks like.
It's a high-pitched, fast-paced play, so there's no breaks, and our director was constantly no breaks. And then finally there's a pause. And then in this pause, I'm looking at the woman that I'm in love with, and we're gonna reconcile, and it's this moment of tremendous drama. And then from just stage left, you hear, "Louder, please."
Well, today, we're introducing 3 revolutionary products of this class.
Think about talking with your hands. It's not just random. It can make your words more exciting. Look at Steve Jobs, the guy behind Apple. He didn't just use his hands for nothing when he talked about their cool new stuff. Every move was on purpose. His hand gestures weren't just there. They were like a dance with his words. So, when he said something important about the latest Apple gadgets, his hands pointed it out. It wasn't just for looks. It made his talks enjoyable. People listened more because it wasn't just talking. It was like a show with his hands, showing how excited he was about the cool stuff Apple was doing. It's like adding a special touch to your words, making people pay attention and excited. 2. Smile with your eyes and speak through a smile. Smiling, especially with your eyes, can significantly enhance your likability and approachability. When you speak through a smile, it affects your vocal tone positively and primes others to respond in kind. This simple act can make even phone conversations feel more personal and positive. Chris Pine exemplifies how smiling with the eyes and being animated can engage and entertain an audience, reinforcing that charisma can be conveyed through warmth and genuine smiles.
And then I got chased down the street by a large...
You got chased on the street?
By a large man wearing a sock around his...
Really? So wait, let's
shouting Captain Kirk as he was...
Ever notice how a smile can change the feel of a conversation? Think about Ellen DeGeneres, the funny lady on TV. When she talks on her show, she's not just talking, she's smiling too. And it's not just any smile. It's a real one you can see in her eyes. That kind of smile doesn't just make her look friendly. It makes her super likable. It's like a warm hug in words. And you know what's cool? It's not just for looks. It helps everyone feel comfy, even the guests on her show. Ellen's smile isn't just for the camera. She's happy to be there, and that feeling spreads to everyone watching. It's a bit like adding a bit of sunshine to your words, making them extra nice and friendly.
I don't know if you heard this, but last week scientists have discovered a gene for happiness. And they also found genes for unhappiness. They're called skinny genes. So it turns out a lot of our happiness is based on genes.
3. Take advantage of first-minute bias. The first few minutes of an interaction are crucial for setting the tone of a conversation. Utilizing what's known as the first-minute bias, you can leave a lasting positive impression by being playful and energetic early on. This doesn't require a stand-up comedy routine, but simply introduces lightheartedness to break the ice. Demonstrating enthusiasm and a positive demeanor right from the start can counteract any initial perceptions of quiet individuals as less engaging or exciting.
The Skierian part was shot in Italy, which was amazing and beautiful and tasty. and I'm telling about the
It's a great
experience.
adjective. I like it. It's tasty.
It was saltier.
Consider meeting someone important at a party, someone you admire. Instead of saying hi like everyone else, imagine starting with a fun comment about the event. Maybe something light and funny that shows you're excited to be there. This kind of start isn't just expected, it's like adding a sprinkle of joy to the conversation. It sets a happy vibe right from the beginning. And you know what's cool? People tend to remember those who make them smile. So, if you kick off a chat with good vibes, they'll likely think of you as that friendly and fun person. It's like leaving a little happiness in their memory, ensuring they remember you well. 4. Be a likable listener who laughs easily. Active listening is as essential as speaking when it comes to being charismatic. Showing that you're engaged and enjoying the conversation by laughing easily can make others feel appreciated and interesting. This does not mean forcing laughter, but allowing yourself to react genuinely to humor. Being a responsive and enthusiastic listener can endear you to others, making them feel valued and understood.
Or detention hall?
What do you think?
Honor roll or detention hall? I think honor roll.
There it is.
Chris Pine, would you rather do an impression or tell a joke?
Oh, an impression.
Go on, do the impression.
Not like Dan.
Let's get it out.
Think about Oprah Winfrey, the fantastic lady who talks to all sorts of people on TV. When she's listening, it's not just quiet. She's really into it. And when something's funny, she laughs for real, not just a little giggle. This kind of listening isn't just polite. It's like telling the other person, hey, I'm here, and what you're saying is important. Oprah's good at this. She laughs openly. You can see she's not just doing it for show. It's like she's enjoying the chat, making the people she talks to feel special. That's the magic of being a good listener. It turns a regular talk into something everyone remembers. It's like adding a touch of warmth to the words, making them stick in your memory. 5. Show your genuine emotional reaction. Authenticity plays a significant role in charisma, allowing your genuine reactions to show, whether it's laughter, surprise, or empathy, can make you more relatable and trustworthy. People are drawn to individuals who are not afraid to express their true feelings, as it demonstrates confidence and sincerity. Chris Pine's ability to show his genuine reactions, even if they deviate from the group's, highlights the importance of authenticity in building connections.
2 new cast members so hilariously, effortlessly.
We were terrified.
But if Chris does find something funny, he definitely lets it show.
Let's say you're at a charity event, and someone shares this touching story about how the organization made a big difference in their life. It hits you right in the feels, and you can't help but show it. Maybe your eyes get a bit teary, or you have this touched smile on your face. That's the real stuff, right? It's like your heart saying, hey, I care about this. And you know what's great? When people see that, when they see your genuine reaction, it creates this instant connection. They know you're not faking it. You're genuinely engaged. It's like you're sharing a moment of authenticity. And that's the kind of thing that sticks with people, making the cause even more meaningful. 6. Ask energizing questions. Engaging others in conversation doesn't always have to be about talking more. Asking open-ended questions about topics that excite the other person can energize the conversation and show your interest in their opinions and experiences. This approach allows for deeper, more meaningful interactions, as it encourages others to share and opens up the floor for a dynamic exchange of ideas.
Great easy example. Graham Norton asks Sally Fields a question about her memoir that leaves her a little tongue-tied. So Chris asks her a question she's more excited to answer.
There's so many personal things in here.
Yeah.
And I understand the urge to figure it out in your head and to write it down. But it is weird that then, like, yobs like me can know it. And, you know, people will read this and know these things about you.
Yeah. That is.
What compelled you to write it?
Think about a team meeting where instead of the usual "how's your project going?" the manager throws in something different, like, "What's one thing that excited you about your project this week?" It's not just a yes or no question. It's like an invitation to talk about what's going on. This kind of question doesn't just get you updates. It sparks a bit of excitement. It's like saying, hey, tell me the cool stuff. And you know what's cool? It gets people talking more passionately. Suddenly, it's not just a meeting. It's a chat where everyone can share their thoughts. It's a simple trick that turns a regular update into a lively conversation, making the team more engaged and pumped about their work. 7. Raise your voice to recapture attention. While maintaining a quieter demeanor is often seen as a trait of calm and collected individuals, there are moments when raising your voice is necessary, especially in loud environments or when needing to assert yourself in a conversation. This doesn't mean shouting, but increasing your volume to be heard and regain focus. Once you've recaptured attention, you can return to your natural speaking tone, demonstrating flexibility in communication.
It's a weird one.
Not quite. But thank you. I'm sure I'm going to remember that for the rest of my life.
Well, at least he's a handsome guy, I
And then he
guess.
said, so then he said, he stopped me. He's like, Joey Lawrence. I said, no, thank you, no. He's like, come on, man. Tell me, who are you? Who are you? I was like, Chris Evans, Captain America.
Picture this: you're at a lively dinner party, and the conversation around the table is all over the place. Now, when it's your turn to share this incredible story, you need everyone's attention. So, what do? You boost your voice, not shouting, just a bit louder. It's like pressing the focus button. Suddenly, all eyes are on you, and you have the stage for your fantastic tale. But here's the thing, it's not always about being loud. It's a handy trick to cut through the noise and ensure your extraordinary moment doesn't get lost in the chatter.